so hard.
You got to know now.
Ooh, I'm taking it too far.
Nothing to hold now.
I'm falling apart.
I'm in the cold now.
Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go.
Today is a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, good evening, happy Friday to everybody. North America is back in the Rocket League Championship Series. I am Mitch, aka McMaster. Thank you all very much for being here. We're a bit early, as it turns out. Games are going to start up right around 7 o'clock, at least for the rest of the tournament, but we're frankly so good that we have to have ourselves a bye. But for right now, ignoring the bye, let's say hello to the people who are here. Obviously in the chat, Comm's mom, good evening. Mateo, welcome back as well. And I noticed in the chat as well, I can see, based on the stream, or the chat users, Sobia. My goodness, my man has done it again. If anyone would be willing to say thank you to Sobia in the chat, they created the graphics for this whole stream. The logo that we got over here in the corner, the logo that's going to be, well, frankly, up on the screen as well when we have the actual matches going on, the border going around me, the graphics, the transitional slides, everything was made by them, and so for that, we are extremely grateful. Also, a big shout out goes to Ba for keeping me on the crew, as the roster has changed since last open. Last open, it was top lay with Creams, Parth, and Comm. Comm has stuck, but instead of Creams and Parth, it is now Juice and Taroco. Sylvia, find yourself an apple, my man. Very well deserving. You won't let me pay you, so if there's a way you can get an apple, at least in honor, that'd be great. We are indeed running with a different roster. However, that has not actually impacted our seeding whatsoever, which is kind of funny to me. So I'll go ahead and get the bracket pulled up for everybody. Fatal, what up, dude? I'm telling you, you played really well yesterday. Sorry, you played extremely well yesterday. Just wanted to throw that out there. Let me go ahead and get up the bracket, and we can all take a look at what is happening. So, we have ourselves 1,045 teams. We are going to be right here. Seed number 11. Games have started at some spots, but we do not have an opponent yet, as we are so good that we do not have, or we, excuse me, have a first round bye. Yeah, it's, I'm not sure what the scenario was, or situations surrounding everything. But, yeah, they did not stick. This new roster, though, I have a lot of hope for. Juice has been given tons of high praise from Comm. Taroco is extremely experienced. Everyone knows him. So this roster could do some serious damage, but we are the 11th seed, as I will go ahead and show you right here. Bingo. Number 11 it is. It should be a really fast night. It's going to be best of 3, best of 3, best of 3. So we should just soar through tonight into tomorrow. Or am I wrong? Winter semis might be best of 5. I always forget this. But I'll go ahead and get that figured out sooner rather than later. Plan on playing an Open 3. Good. If you guys can make day 2 for Open 3, that would be fantastic, simply put. But this should be a fantastic night. So we're going to have to wait just a bit to see who our first matchup of the day is. You'll have to forgive me. I guess you don't have to forgive me for nothing, but I hope you guys forgive me. I am recovering from being sick. Not sure what I had, but it has absolutely kicked my butt since Monday. So this is the best I have been, best I've sounded, and it's great timing because there was no way I was going to miss this, right? There was a 0% chance I was going to miss this. This would come back to the land, absolutely. I'm right there with you. Absolutely no bias, by the way. It's not like Comm's been my favorite player ever since like early version 1 days or anything. Back when it was him, Gimmick, and Torment. I'm totally biased, but who cares? Alright, I gotta look at these, excuse me. I gotta get these rules. Oh, hey, we have our first issue of the day. Let me go ahead and get the chat up so I can ban that guy. Because that's fake. Yep. Got that, Fatal. Shut that dude down. Get him out of here. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on? Against supporting Comm. Yeah, that makes sense. That was your first introduction to RLCS. I loved when he was the heel. I loved it so much. Him being the heel is one of the best things ever. I love when he played the bad guy. Alright, now where... I always forget. Here we go. Best of 3 until winter semifinals on day 1. So it'll be best of 3, best of 3, best of 5, likely. Arsenal and SSG. Mine was early day RLCS. Mine was way before both of you guys. Mine was like season 2, I think. Is that when Flipside Tactics won? Or was that when Northern won with Turbo? Is that what was that his first? I've been watching since the Mocket Esports, Flipside Tactics, Cookser, Marky Duda days. So I've been following for a very long time. Alright. Real quick. So it looks like our opponents are playing each other. There is no forfeit here. KCK and the Expo. Let me go ahead and take a look at these two teams. We have the 502 seed and the 523 seed. Well, their game should be pretty close, but then they're going to end up running into us, which is real unfortunate. So best of 3, best of 3. This series becomes best of 5. Who are we likely to face? We're likely to face Christ's Redemption. Who I don't even know who's on this roster. Dr. M. Killa, Aaron Neal, the Star-Lord, Seed 118. Okay, so it's standard issue, day 1 light work. You mess with the gamers' energy at Worlds. Yeah. It was fantastic. So we'll see. This should be an absolute breeze of an evening, to be entirely transparent with everybody. But what's everyone else up to? How's everyone else's day been? Are we looking forward to the weekend? Anyone got any fun plans? What do we got going on? I'm going to be muting my mic for that, because that's not anything that needs to be picked up on stream. Trying to get this stuff out of the way. I want to be perfectly healthy by Sunday, because Sunday's going to be top 32. We're going to be in top 32, and we're going to make it to top 16, and I want to be on 1,000,000% healthy for that. I should be good by tomorrow, really, or realistically, I should say. Been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed today. Nice. You know, I've never played. I will say there's actually a lot of games I have not played. I do not have a very expensive or expansive game library, not gonna lie. Okay, this is kind of funny to me. Bah, what's up, dude? How you been, brother? You ready for this? You ready for the absolute breeze that is day 1? Real quick, I just want to point out, because this to me is pretty funny. This is how you know who the pros are and who the pro isn't. Basically same car, same colors, same wheels, and then whoever this guy is on the end. Don't know what's up with him. But, Ba, I gotta tell you, man, I'm feeling pretty lucky. I have not sounded anywhere near this quality since Sunday. And we're coming up just at the right moment. It's gonna be perfectly fine for this weekend. Excuse me, but I'm still fighting some of it. Definitely would recommend Modern Day Story. That's fair. I don't know how much are they on Steam? Are they on Steam? Where do you get them? Yes, Fatal, we do have a bit of a new overlay, because this is no longer top left. The team has changed. So previously, it was Comm, Parth, and Creams. Now, it is still Comm, Taroco, and Juice. Juice suggested apple slices. We took it, and we ran with it. Speaking of which, there's Juice with the follow. Thank you very much, my man. Greatly appreciated. Found out about this team because of Beastbound. Yeah, we love Beastbound. Oh yeah, this is a co-stream. Can I co-stream with you? Here, let's run a co-stream, Juice. Absolutely. Juice and I are gonna share a chat. Let's do that. Shared chat is enabled. So, Juice, anything you see in chat, I will see, and vice versa. I appreciate that. Let me just say, Juice has been the man. Great conversationalist. Big fan. But Big Jimmy, I'm glad you're here, my man. Thank you very much for the follow as well. We are this close to 700. We are likely to hit that this weekend. Yeah, I found out about him through the streams. I appreciate that he was plugging me. That is very kind of him. Ubisoft Connect, about $10 each. Okay. Hopefully it's back down. Is it working? It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It still says getting ready on your side. So I don't know what that means exactly. But it says on your side getting ready. I'm in the collaboration. Here, Juice, I'll show you what it says. Here, take a look. This is what we have right now. It just says getting ready for you. So, I don't know what it is, but we're going to try to get this to work because a co-stream would be very fun. And Juice, I got to tell you, I mean, you heard me earlier this week. I was trying, I mean, I'm pretty stinking lucky that I even sound slightly good. If you guys heard me the last couple days, it was rough. Yesterday was bad, but better. The worst day, I believe, was either Tuesday or Wednesday was really bad. There he is. Now it works, Juice. Now we're good. Beautiful. Juice is going to be streaming gameplay directly from his point of view. But there will not be any audio, as gameplay streams cannot have audio. Also, sorry, Fatal, I don't think I got to finish. This is Apple Slices now. This is no longer top left. We are the 11th seed still, which I will go ahead and show off here. Just get this page refreshed. Thank you, start.gg. Also didn't want to flashbang people because this is a very bright screen. But we're right here in Pool A11 as the 11th seed. I think it should be a great time. I'll be streaming spectator point of view, obviously. Juice will be streaming gameplay specifically, but no audio. We got Comm, Taroco, and Juice. Taroco, highly experienced individual alongside Comm. Two of the longest standing pros in the scene currently. And then Juice, basically a newcomer, honestly enough. Juice is a rank A player, actually, who's getting a shot with the big dogs. And Comm, I will say, has had extremely high praise for Juice. I've seen it in the scrims. I've heard it. The comms stay up. Very high energy individual. Doesn't beat himself up. Does a great job. I love the game that he has. I think it brings a lot of value to this team, and I'm excited to see what he does. Lock in, my brother. Lock on in, G. Excuse me, guys. Again, still recovering from being sick. Just hoping this doesn't drain me too bad. If things go how we expect them to today, we will have a best of 3, a best of 3, and a best of 5. Likely to go 2-0, 2-0, 3-0 for 7 combined games. Anyways, I was kind of having a one-way conversation with Juice. What's everyone up to? What all do we have going on tonight? Is everyone just enjoying themselves some RLCS? Do we have other things outside of it? Because this is going to be quick. Hey, Beastbound's in here. What's up, dude? Beast, would you say the team is locked in for today? Or would you say everyone's kind of like, it's Friday. Let's just get this done and over with so we can move into tomorrow? I'm sorry, guys. It's not going to be very easy to disguise that. Doing what I can. Feeling better? Big time, actually. Big time. I did not have near this voice over the last couple days. Tuesday and Wednesday in particular, I could maybe make that much noise. It was like I was trying to speak in ASMR. It was bad. So, this, significantly better. I appreciate you asking. Thank you very much. The team is there. That's fair. That it's true. Today's a flow thing. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just have some fun. Stay loose. Enjoy the games. How are you feeling? Because you were sick within the last couple of weeks. Have you bounced back fully? Anything on that? Nope, guess not. Ain't no problems, though. Alright. Just waiting on our first round opponent. KCK. Let's get this flipped. All good? Beautiful. That's what we like to hear. Coach leading the charge in health. These two are like are both in the 500s in seeds. So when this match is done, they have the unfortunate honor of getting dispatched by us pretty quickly. And then we'll roll on from there. After that, probably going to be Phantom Gaming, who are the what seed? 246 seed. Nothing crazy. And then we're likely to face Christ Redemption, which is the 118th seed. So we'll see how all that ends up playing out for us. Hey, what up, dude? Fooj, welcome. Oh yeah, shared chat. Forgot about the shared chat. People should be able to see everything that you have going, or everything that's said in my chat should be seen in Juice's and vice versa, since we are doing a co-stream. Crimson Zombas, that's Taste. Is that Juice's car? Yeah, it has to be. Juice got Taste with them Crimson Zombas. I'm a fan. We got a little bit of time until the games begin. Because we still have not found out our first round matchup yet. And as a result, I'm just going to run an ad real quick, get it out of the way so we don't have to worry about it during the games. Hope you guys don't have a problem with that. But Twitch will force its hand, and I don't want it to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those suckers on running. Excuse me. I'm very excited for this. That's right, Fatal. Fatal's the man. Since top play split, I believe they're held on to the individual, Mateo, but I do not actually know for sure. That's a good question. Let's look into that, shall we? What happens if points if a team splits up? Interesting question. Alright, let's see. Team with points only retain their points through a season if their roster does not change. Oh. I placed in top 16 and now get points. What do I need to know? Once a team places in the top 16 and open, they will receive points. Teams with points only retain their points throughout a season if their roster does not change. A team who changes a starter or substitute outside of the transfer window between Major 1 and Open 4 will forfeit all accumulated points. That means they are on 0. I did not know that would be the case. But here, just in case you guys want to read the statute as well, ads should be done, right, Mateo? I think. Almost. No, there's still a little bit of time on them, I think. Here's the rule right here, my friend. An unfortunate one, but they lose the points because they switch the team. So, championship points, there. Nothing. That's a great question, though. I did not know that before, so I appreciate you asking. Thank you very much. Didn't get an ad? Okay, fair enough. That's fair. We run the ads we run the ads for 2 reasons. One, so Twitch can't force us to have an ad during a match. And secondly, so then when people join the stream, there's no pre-roll ads. We don't want any of that to happen. If I'm going to run them, I want them to be in the most convenient time possible as to avoid gameplay. And Twitch will force its hand. It will strong-arm me, unfortunately. And it looks like our opponent has been decided. Thank you, Fatal. And thank you, Mateo. Much appreciated. It is going to be the Expo. The Expo are the 523 seed that we will have to deal with. You hear that? You guys hear that? You know what that means, right? That means it's game time, guys. We're just waiting on the opponents to join on up, and we'll be good to go. This is going to be a fun time. Let's get... Hold on, let's really quick... Oh, no, not a poll. I wanted a prediction, but I don't have a time. I don't have the time, frankly, because right now it is game time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get things going. I got to get crap out of the way, but it's not really going to matter. We're going to start things out. Switch the teams because we are actually on the orange as Apple Slices gets their RLCS Open 2 run started. Up against a 523 seed, the Expo. Papa, Juice, carrying downfield on the reset, trying to get over the top of Cosmic. Will not happen. Team bumps. Taroco now with an opposing bump. 51 by Comm. Off the sidewall. I'm Watch taking his time. Carry. Juice with the win. Will not have a follow-up as Blisk looks to just clear up high. Taroco to the backboard. No double commit afforded to him. Cosmic up. Dunked at midfield. Blisk, pop up. I'm Washed. Up against one. It is Comm with a good early challenge. Cosmic on nothing. Comm to the backboard. Will not have the double. Cosmic will end up clearing. And cleared downfield by Blisk. Comm now. Popped up. Juice to take it away. To the backboard. Looking for an early double tap. But Cosmic actually has it locked on down. Carry back infield. Juice there. Double tap. Is able to take it away, and we'll have the drop down as well from the backboard. Simple shot comes through from Juice. Reads the double, has the block on a Cosmic as well, and he'll get the doozy from the backboard before Comm can send it away himself. 1-0, good start for our home team, our home stream team, if you will. Juice was looking to make it a second, but was challenged right away on the ceiling. Blisk to carry downfield. Taroco, interception. Turned on by Comm. Juice, the pop downfield. Looking for another touch, does not have it. Cosmic will look to carry out. Leaves it for his teammate, I'm Washed. Around one, Comm accidentally misflips. And the Expo get themselves a goal. Taroco on no boost, just simply got beat. Comm, accidental side flip, and that's free. Taking their time off the kickoff. Comm towards midfield. Juice, no contact. Taroco looking for the sidewall double. Has it, but Watch is able to shut that down right away. Juice now taking to the skies. Fakes underneath one. Looking to play mechanics on the 50, but instead Blisk intercepts at midfield. Demo from Cosmic onto Taroco. Comm infield intercepted by I'm Washed. Juice the pop up. Taroco more boost means more speed and more pace in order to win the race. Back in field. Blisk. Able to get it towards Cosmic, who gets one touch. Comm, nuke downfield. Teammate waiting in the corner is Taroco. The pass back towards Comm, or excuse me, it was Juice up in the corner, not Taroco. Misspoke on that. Here comes Cosmic, hard off the ceiling. Juice, one touch. Cosmic still there, centered out, but Blisk cannot get the shot. Now Juice downfield. Cosmic, the interception on the pop-up. Infield pass. Watch is going to be there to take it away. Second touch is a light one. Comm, no read. Juice, pass downfield. Comm, no extra touch, trying to fall into the corner. Wins the challenge as it is centered out, but Taroco does not quite have the time nor space to capitalize on that shot. Gets bumped to the ceiling as well. 50, straight down. Taroco there, the extra pop, keeping it away from a shooter. Comm with control. Over the top of one. Juice, redirect on target. And we see the offensive firepower from Juice starting to come through already. In talks I've had with Ba, the manager of this team, Juice was compared to Beast Mode by Comm, saying that it felt like back when Comm played on version 1, who, by the way, were the winners of Gamers 8, one of the largest prize pool tournaments ever hosted in the game of Rocket League. It's some crazy, crazy comparison to be made. But I've seen the scrims myself, and Juice really is that man. But the man right now on the ball is Taroco, putting it away for goal number 3. Cosmic had one touch, and that was it. Couldn't get the second. Juice around him to the far post. Excuse me, Taroco. Juice got the assist. I misspoke again. It's been a while since I casted. Off kickoff, I'm washed. Awkward touch. It's going to leave it wide open. Comm leaves it. Taroco's second is in the back of the net. 4-1. This starting to look a little bit more routine for the boys at Orange. Now the scoreline. Comm on the pop-up. Resets underneath one. Tries getting the 50 up against Cosmic. Watch, pass, infield. Taroco, only one left back. Attempted backflip pop, not going to be successful. Taroco now on the turn from the backboard. Comm having to avoid the demo. I'm washed with the 50. Hard off the ceiling. Comm's touch goes backwards. But Juice will be able to control no problem around 1. Looks to get it around 2. Cannot. Blisk with bumps. But Comm able to clear out the pressure. Now I'm washed on the turn. To the side wall. Juice faking on the 1. The 50 left for Comm. Taking his time on the musty to the top left corner. Saved up high. Comm trying to get himself up on the board. Cosmic taking his time. Now Blisk. Popped up high. Juice. Looking to reset off the ceiling. Light touch infield. Getting into passing it back where Comm's there to receive, but Cosmic shuts that lane down. Now Blisk. One touch towards net. Routine save to commit, but ultimately only one person's going to be credited with the save. That's a team pinch that soars downfield. Blisk on the turn. Intercepted. Juice. Able to 50 up against Cosmic, but really this is just a round-the-clock situation right now. They're up 3 goals. They might even make it 4. Cosmic is there to shut it down. Comm from out of nowhere. Gonna stop the ball dead. Ball's on the ground. That's game number 1. Now I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark. It's gotta be Jake. Just off of the name, it's gotta be Jake. What's up, Fatal? That's a fantastic name. It makes too much sense. I hope you're doing well, Jake. Mateo, I think you're right. I mean, Juice really has the mechanics, and again, he's got a great personality for this team as well. I think it's a highly important thing that kind of goes under the radar at times, you know, making sure you fit with the right people. And Juice absolutely fits with this team. A very high-energy player. Great person to talk to. The first time I got to meet him and talk with him, it was before one of their scrims early on last week. Just chatted up with him, got to know him a little bit better. And frankly, he's just showing off at present. My goodness. Juice with the pop, gets around 2. The reset as well to put it over the top of Blisk. And there's nothing that I'm washed can do. Juice really does have the potential, and obviously if Comm and Taroco didn't believe in him, he wouldn't be on the roster. But obviously they do, and Taroco looking to show off himself, trying to add one to the highlight reel. Will not find it. Taroco puts it in, however, with the in-and-out shot. The squishy shot, if you will. It's a light touch from Juice. Wash might have had it. Taroco ensured that that's not the case. And again, this is looking like standard issue day 1-ish going on right now for Apple Slices. Cosmic downfield. Off the corner wall. Kicked on down. Demo from Taroco onto Cosmic. Second demo this time. Comm onto what? But Blisk He'll shut that down with the pre-jump. Cosmic now extra touch around Comm. Taroco able to cut things off. He'll get an extra touch. Comm's looking to get an extra touch as well towards Juice, but will not be found. And Mateo, I gotta be honest with you, I would totally agree. I'll ask him about it and see what he says here in a bit. You could also ask him, as this is a joint stream. That is goal number 1 on the side of the expo, but this is a joint stream, meaning everything that is said in my chat is also viewable by his chat and vice versa. He is currently playing. You can see his point of view with no mic, no audio, no comms. I believe they're not allowed broadcasting their comms, or it may just be for the better. Kick downfield. Taroco, one touch. Cosmic around Comm. Juice only one left back. Has to avoid bumps. Does so beautifully. Now Comm. Hard off the sidewall. Juice to follow. Infield pass. Taroco there, but not in time. Wash able to get the clear. It's a full field clear at that. Pitch infield. No one expecting the pace on that touch. Taroco once again downfield. If you're not familiar with Taroco, he had days on Rogue. That is where his career was mainly highlighted. Juice is able to get another on the board. Comm this time getting the assist. No contact from the defense, and Juice just simply puts it under them. Anyways, a lot of you know Comm from playing on version 1 and OG. Comm played with Rogue, Boulevard, Team Axel played with Leftovers, and most recently Netherlands, Canada, before a very temporary retirement that led to where he is right now with us on Apple Slices. Calm down. Good evening, sir. Welcome back. It's an honor to have you, as Taroco will end up getting a goal. That is a beautiful bump play. And just as I had mentioned, Mr. Calm Dad, we have Juice pulling off a Comm-like play, bumping the last defender with arguably too much force. Excuse me. Beautiful play to once again get the lead back up to 3. Once again, this being day 1, everything is going to look pretty sick and routine for the most part. Shot just off the bar from Comm. Juice not going to turn just yet. He'll get bumped out of the way. Left to retreat all the way downfield. Juice now with an opportunity at a double tap. Instead, it's doubled in by the opponent. Nice little drop down angle on that double tap. He'll take that gladly. Bomb downfield. Cosmic. Great read to send that one home. Still half the game remaining. Taroco looks to kick out towards Juice on the pre-jump pass play. Back in field. Blisk shutting it down. Choosing not to have fun in this series and instead looks to break up a beautiful give and go. Juice downfield once again. No extra touch. Does not get the reset either. Cosmic leaving it for I'm Washed. Carried out to the side. Blisk double off the corner. Not going to be had. Taroco eliminating that opportunity before it can even start. Comm to pass towards Juice, just soars over his head. Excuse me. My thoughts so far, the team looks relaxed, and I'll tell you what, Juice is very clearly just having a good time. He's going for all the fun mechanical stuff. The team is settling in. It's light work. I feel like right now, my initial thoughts, Juice looks like a beautiful fit. I got to see some of the scrims, not all of them. I'm not sure what happened, but I can no longer join the scrims. Hold on a sec. A little inside scoop on Comm so far. Juice just thought Lord of the Rings was a series. Okay. To be fair, I gotta expose myself here too. I definitely thought that until you said it right now. I've never watched the Lord of the Rings. I don't know nothing about it. So I'm not gonna blame him too much. But I do appreciate the inside scoop on where exactly the team is at. I love how casual it is. I'm just glad the chat hasn't stoned me yet for saying that I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. It's a nice angle from the ceiling coming through from Juice, but now Taroco's just going to take it away. And this is, again, just like Game 1, run out the clock situation where we're trying to essentially just eliminate the time so that we can move on to the next series. This is as routine as it gets. Comm and Taroco basically headbutt each other in midfield. Taroco's racing back, but it's not quite on target regardless. No shot comes through. Comm, carry, sidewall. Gonna get a second touch as well. I'm watched with a read. Spikes down off the ground. Taroco, up high. Infield touch. Juice still sticking with the play. Time's just gonna tick on out from here. But it was a fun little first series. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to be careful and use my voice a little more sparingly, as I can tell that it is going to run out in a hurry. For those of you who are not catching on to it, I have been sick for the last few days. Not quite a week, just under. But we are feeling better. We're on the upswing, sounding better. And that is a good game, everybody. Good first series. That's that. Apparently, in the chat, Blisk just said, Comm, stop giving me losses on day one. I'm over it. My guess is Comm has done that multiple times then to Blisk. And Comm just said, you got to get stronger, bro. 5th time in the last 2 seasons? Holy cow. That is some serious history. What's up, Scooty? How we doing? That series 1 down. Now we're just going to wait on the winner of Phantom Gaming and the Magooners. Watching while working, fair enough. If I can ask, what is it you do for work, good sir? Real quick, while we're here waiting, we can go ahead and take a look. This is our next matchup here. This is a win for us, obviously. Took down the Expo pretty dominantly. Managed restaurant. No kidding. Is it a local thing? I guess, what all are you able to share without doxing yourself and giving up too much information? I don't know how much you feel comfortable sharing online, but that is very cool. I have a lot of respect for the food industry. I worked in it previously. I got a bunch of family members that work in it. Upscale mix, that sounds fantastic. I could go for that right now. The problem is, I'm here and you're there, so I don't think I can have any, but that sounds amazing. We're looking at, we're either going to face the 246 seed or the 267 seed. Okay, that's pretty close. But we have to wait and see how that goes. This is going to be a victory. 30, goodness. Good for you. That's fantastic. I'm so sorry, guys. I should probably just mute for that. Oh, okay, you've been got it. I would have to guess that you enjoy it at least to some length, I would hope. For this to be your thing for 30 years, I'm certain that it's something you enjoy, correct? You know what? Actually, here's a question. It's been a few years since I've worked in it. Hey, B-Man's in Juice's stream. Nice. We like B-Man. What is a challenge that you as a restaurant manager face that most people do not recognize? Like what's a challenge that goes that basically gets looked over to those who haven't experienced it themselves? That's the question I'm going to ask. Riffs is in his channel? What's Riffs doing in there? Alright. Real quick, while we're waiting in between games, I am going to go ahead and run ads once again. You guys know what it is. I do it so that no one gets pre-ran ads when they join the stream, and I do it so that we don't get strong-armed by Twitch to force ads in the middle of a series. So we're going to run that right now. Get those suckers going. You know what? While I run the ad, give me a quick break. I'm going to make sure that I have enough water. And, yeah, we'll be back here shortly. See ya. Sorry, not the words I want to use. I'll be right back. I gotta get water. Gotta make sure that I keep this thing up to date. So, I'll be back. Alrighty then. We'll bring it on back. Hope you're all doing well again. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. I'm trying not to hack up a storm. Sorry, fellas. Water's just not even helping. At least not enough. Alright. We're still waiting on our next opponents. And we'll go from there. Excuse me. Mateo, I feel the same way right now, but unfortunately with how much I'm talking, I have to do it. It sucks, but it's frankly a part of it. I just have to do it. They're all switching up presets. I mean, if they're all going to switch up presets, I'll change to something different too. Their stuff is too simple. We need some creativity. That's way better, actually. Here, if y'all want to see the, if you guys want to see the things we're looking at right now, the juice preset being at the end. I think it's Taroco just switched his. Comm ain't changing a thing. I don't know what that is over here, but it's alright, we'll take it. I guess they were doing some customizations. Do I have the V1 decal? Do I have the V1 decal? Let's see, we got the OG one. It's in here somewhere. Oh, we got the Oxygen one because I was a huge Oxygen fan. Riffs, dude, you didn't even have to switch chats. Oh my god, where is it? There we go. We got both the Fennec and the Octane. How you doing, Rifts? I saw you were in Juice's chat. Too kind, too kind. Much appreciated. Now I'll keep that one. I'll keep this one. I love this one. I'm glad you're here, brother. Glad you're here supporting the crew. Are we still waiting on our matchup? I believe so. Okay. And they're still not submitting results. We'll get there eventually. Bought the Gold Explosion right before they merged with G2. Still, yep. I got the V1 Gold Explosion as well. Beautiful. Once we have the matchup, we'll be good to go. The teams are currently waiting on Phantom Gaming and the Magooners are seed 246 and 267 respectively. Again, standard Friday stuff should be light work, realistically. What else is everyone doing this weekend? Anyone got fun plans for tomorrow or Sunday? Excuse me. Nothing? No one has anything fun going on this weekend? I certainly do. I'm gonna be cheering on the New England Patriots on Sunday. Come on. Drake May. The King. I just need Will Campbell to deal with Daniil Hunter. That's a scary matchup for us. That was interesting. Thoughts on Dolphins fans? I got no problem with Dolphins fans. The Dolphins have owned us several times over the last many years, over the last decade. In moments where we should have very easily won, we didn't. So I have no problem with Dolphins fans. I don't live in an area where Dolphins fans really exist. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing around me that actually represents where I live. But I don't live anywhere near the Boston, New England area, so I do not run into Dolphins fans. And I don't really feel like doxing myself all that much. A big break in sport. You're from Norway. It's not going to start until March or April. Interesting. I do not know any of these teams. I thought I would recognize at least a couple of these logos. Wait, do I know Rosenborg? I feel like I recognize Rosenborg. Okay, let me check them out. There they are. 23.5 minutes in, and they don't even have games figured out yet. So, gotta be a good series, but they're wearing each other down, and then they're gonna have to face us. Tough, but nothing they can do about it. So yeah, no one else has any weekend plans? I'm trying to get some discussion going here. It's a little tough to fill the void at present. I guess the only thing we can really do is see how other teams are performing. Let's go ahead and just do that. While waiting on this absolute gauntlet of a match, we're still waiting on our opponent. Let's check on the rest. Pool A1. Yep, NRG. Surprise. Faced up against Che Nation. Poor Uncle Che. Gas doing their thing. Because of our cold winters, yeah, that makes sense. We'd be similar, but we like playing our sports in the snow. Actually, that's one reason I hate that American football has been going to... Oh, there we go. Gen X Association. Good for them. I hate that American football is going to close stadiums. Snow games are the most fun to watch. It looks like everyone is playing as they should. Yeah, there's nothing to even check for today. It's day one. You not been a Finns fan for all my life? I think it's... That's fair. Bills fans? Oh. And... Alright, Taroco's gone. Got it. And now we're in the Jurassic Park Jeep. So, here's what I can tell you, Alex Barza. Alright, I can... Alright, this isn't full doxing. I live in Northeast Ohio, where if you know your geography, that is home of Cleveland and the Cleveland Browns. And Browns fans, they have to be some of the most loyal people to ever exist. Just being completely honest. No Super Bowl, nothing since the NFL championships pre-Super Bowl era in the 60s. Still loyal to this day. It's crazy to me. I'm highly impressed by it. Especially my grandfather. He's been through it all. He remembers the days of Jim Brown. He used to watch him in person. But those guys just can't get anything, can they? If we played in the snow, that falls a spit. That's fair, but it may make the games extremely entertaining. Norway is very north, so I'm certain that the snow you guys get is a totally different breed from what we get. We'll probably get a few inches. You guys probably get multiple feet. Am I wrong? Like, what kind of snow do you guys have right now? Okay, we have our opponent. We have our opponent, guys. Phantom Gaming. Depends on where you are. Okay, what about you? What about where you are? Don't say where you are, just say how much you have. Alright, we're going to get a prediction up really quick. Because our match is about to start. Alright, start a prediction. You're also not as much snow, but extremely icy, 2 degrees Celsius. Hold on, I'm in Fahrenheit, so I got to convert. $35, okay. That is, in essence, how cold it is here. Where I currently am, today's high was actually slightly colder than that. It was actually minus 2 degrees Celsius where I live. Or 2 below, I should say. So just throwing that your way. Next week is supposed to be very cold. Next week on... Wait a minute. Okay, next week... Next Sunday, it's supposed to get as low as 1 below 0 in Fahrenheit. Well, that'd be the low temperature. The high for that day would be 14. So, hold on, let me see. That'd be 10 below in Celsius. All right, hurry up and get in your predictions, guys. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds horrible. I do not envy that whatsoever. Alright, looks like no one's gonna end up playing the prediction. That's fine. I'll go ahead and just delete it. Let the points go. Doesn't matter. We're waiting on our opponents. Our opponents are Phantom Gaming. Series 2 starting up here shortly. Alright, come on. We got everyone? Who are we waiting on? The other team. The entire other teams who we're waiting on. And I guess we'll continue to wait. I think it's kind of funny the differences throughout the course of the U.S. because I have cousins who live out in Arizona, which is quite south and significantly west of where I currently live, and I don't know what the temperature is for them on a high, but for me, again, we're talking about, my temperature is very similar to yours currently. For them, what is that? Where they live, where my cousins live, today it was 25 degrees Celsius. Turtle Shalona. What's going on, brother? We're cooking right now. Excuse me, I'm recovering from being sick. Recovering, thankfully, not getting worse. We're getting better. We're on the upswing. We started off the day 2-0. Hot start. Didn't have a first round, had a first round bye. Then 2-0. Now we're heading into our second round. Yep. That's fair. Are you managing any teams? Yeah, Mateo, that's winter weather in Arizona. In Arizona, it gets significantly hotter than that. Yeah. Turtle, it's just been cruise. Just absolute breeze so far. Are you managing or coaching another team? Who you got for the split? There we go. DP, I'm blanking. Sorry, you'll have to help me out. But for now, we're not going to have to worry about that. Sorry, guys. We're going to go ahead and hit the field instead. Phantom Gaming and Apple Slices should be a fun one. Another one where we can kind of hunt for highlights. This Comm right away is just going up top. A pop drift. One touch. Drop down to Cam. Cannot get over the top of Juice. Missed contact from a pop drift. Juice, redirect to the backboard, looking for a double tap as well. Gets the block. It'll go a little bit hard off the ceiling. More of a glancing blow. Directions Passion, yes, of course. A very high-seeded team this time around, actually. A phenomenal team at that. Shout out Directionless Passion, Heps, Bear, and I'm blanking on the third, which is entirely on me. My apologies for that, but I know this roster is extremely good. They were a test last open. They were extremely close to top 16. Could easily crack it this time around. Baby, that was the third. My apologies for not remembering. Thank you very much for filling me on in. We are about a minute through here in game numero uno. Nothing to shout home about just yet. However, Juice and Taroco may link up here with a great play. The reset completely stops the ball dead. Pass back from Taroco to Comm. Bar down. Comm, no read. No challenge. It's Juice instead. Popping up high. Bumped off the ball, so no double tap. But this time it's a shot off the bar again. This time by Taroco. Couple of small individual inaccuracies coming through from the home stream team. Comm will take his time on the backboard. Has Boost to work with. Touch gets away from him. Cam, interception. Juice, challenge, wins it towards midfield. Shout ball now. Once again on the pop-up. Juice, Boost to work with. Reset, carry towards net. Gets a second reset just off the post. Juice really trying to show off the mechanics. Might have another opportunity here. Off the ceiling. One more extra touch. Hard to the backboard. Two players commit on that ball from Phantom Gaming, but no contact is made. Taroco can't get around one. Comm. Bomb to the ceiling. Ends up leaving it for Juice. They hit it back into each other, but a pop drift is there to shut it down. Over the top of one. Cam. Shot towards net. Comm. Easy clear up high. Juice. Follow-up touch. Getting around another player. Comm has full boost and control. Space. Reset. Mussy over the defense. My goodness. Like a hot knife through butter. Comm just slicing through the defense. Carving his way through with the grace of ease. That is a beautiful play to go up 1-0. Taroco hard off the corner. Could open things up for a second, but Shout Ball's having none of it. Haven't really said his name much this game. See if he's able to get more involved as Comm takes his time from the backboard. Pop up the top of one. 50 against Cam. Lost in the back left corner. Extra touch from Cam finds his way to the backboard, but Taroco will shut that down. Comm on the turn. Infield. Shadow Ball. One touch. Juice. Cannot get around it. Simple steal boost. High-tailed up towards the ceiling. However, he will not be able to make contact. Taroco playing damage control. Shuts down the opportunity from one. Comm committed hard. Juice. Early challenge. 50. Goes far and away. No offensive threat. Comm eliminated from the field of play. Cam the pop-up. Taroco. Great pre-jump. Juice. Early challenge. Comm ends up winning the 50 into the far right corner. Juice going to take his time. Turn. Infield pass over the head of Taroco. Plays the 50. Neutral. Comm just has to wait as it is put on his nose. This is a great challenge coming through from Taroco. Stops the ball dead, and Comm is just there. Right place, right time. Great rotations to go up 2-0. Now up high. Comm beats the ball, but Taroco will have no one to worry about at this moment in time. Cam, the turn, Juice. Plays the 50 low. Taroco's boost stolen. Spiked up towards the ceiling. Shadow Ball drop down. Beat the ball by Juice. And that is a wide open net. Not going to make it three, though. Just off target. A drift. Or a pop drift, excuse me. Able to take out two players. Here he goes again. Drop down from the ceiling. This time Juice. Take it away. Comm waiting upfield. Extra touch. Comm up top. Has the shot down low. Cam. Right place. Right time. On the pass back down to Taroco. The pace right now playing in favor of Apple Slices. Moving fast and moving with confidence as Juice looks to get a passing touch. Gets another back in field. Comm, the fake, collecting the mid boost. Now on the pop. Has Taroco waiting in the midfield. That shot instead goes towards net. Far off the sidewall. Taroco sealing the corner boost. Juice having to deal with one person challenging it as a pop drift the early challenge. Juice will demo another. It's going to be Taroco with the shot. Bottom left corner. Puts it away from the defense. 3-0. Taroco able to get his name on the board this time around. (3-0). 31 seconds left. Things looking very simple at the moment. Comm. Musty towards net. Net 50 ends up going right towards Juice. He'll like to go all the way back as Taroco looks to relieve Juice of any pressure being applied. Miss from Cam. Comm not expecting it either. Taroco the only one back, but is as reliable as of a player as you can ask him. What a 50 that is. Off the backboard, Juice almost had the read. Comm and Taroco deciding who's going to turn. Taroco's going to go. The demo comes through, but it's on to Taroco. Juice will make sure it's down, and that is game one done and dusted. Simple stuff so far. Again, this is what we expect. This is day one, you know? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but you still love to see it. Good stuff from the home team. 3-0. We love to see it. Excuse me. Let's get this thing on the road, shall we? There we go. Just had to wait for everyone to join on up. Mateo, I'm telling you, man. Sobia, who's been in the chat before, I'm not sure if they are still here or not, because after all, they are UK. Sobia absolutely killed it with the graphics for this stream. Oh, I had you. I had you. Don't worry. I understood what you meant. They absolutely killed it. It is beautiful graphics that we've been blessed with. All praise to Sobia. I should shout them out, probably. As Comm is able to get the clear downfield. Cam racing to catch up to it. Will take it to the backboard. Now it's Shadow Ball. Up in the air, a little bit of boost to work with. Can't even get a reset. Shut down right away by Taroco. Comm, the fake. Juice waiting in field. Pop towards the midfield. Shot underneath Cam. Oh, what a save. That is a beautiful save coming through from Cam. Shadow Ball challenges early, but the 50 soars across to the opposite side of the field. Juice now with control. We know that the air is his playground. Resets around one. But Cam makes the save look routine. Now here comes Juice. Pop up, Comm from the ceiling. Shot on target. Oh my goodness. It's just not fair facing a team like this on day one. Comm stayed in the corner. Juice sets it up, and Comm will slam it on home. Now if they kicked off, Juice looking to create an opportunity for himself. Sends that ball soaring. Comm might have another drop down. It's not even necessary. The full field shot from Juice will find its way through to the back of the net. This is easy stuff right now. Again, all day one, we expect it to be routine like this. Just gonna take his time. Pop up, Shadow Ball. He'll just have one touch on the 50. Pop drift, able to get a shot. Comm and Taroco working together. Comm's gonna circle around the ball. He will end up taking the shot. Just puts it bottom right corner. Minute and a half in. 3-0. 3-0 was the end scoreline of last game. We're 90 seconds in, and that's the score currently. That is true, Mateo. We do like seeing that. That is something that should be highlighted. You're correct. Good sportsmanship should be highlighted more often at any level of play. Trash talk can be fun, you know, when it's tasteful, when it's with friends. But this, we enjoy good sportsmanship with strangers. Taroco, Juice, Comm, all of them in the blue half of the field on this ball. All limited on boost, but still able to deal with it for the time being. Cam is going to go up top, but Juice was just waiting patiently. will now go with a double reset from the backboard to get it out to Comm. Juice, again, just showing off the skill that this kid has. It's unbelievable. Comm and Taroco have found themselves a beautiful match, and I really believe this team can go far. I think top 16 feels like all but a guarantee right now, honestly. That's not how I want to phrase that, excuse me. Top 16 feels like a guarantee. It's just a matter of getting there. Correct, Mateo. Yeah, and, you know, trash talk that's just simply for fun. You know, forget it being as a tactic or just being toxic. You know, sometimes it's good to trash talk just, you know, just as a good time. Like, if I'm playing games with my brother, we trash talk each other all the time, just as a joke, because, you know, we know who we're playing with, and it's something we do for fun. Now this might be a fun pinch. Oh my goodness, it is! Taroco and Juice! That is nasty, 148 kph from approximately midfield. You can see it developing. It is just put away with beautiful precision. What a shot. Juice and Taroco this time tripping over each other. Juice trying to beat the defense on his own. Instead, it's Taroco now. Towards the top right corner. Shadow Ball is going to clear it out. Unbelievable execution on that last shot. You can just see it brewing. Juice gets the second touch. Centered out. No shot. But we only have 100 seconds left in this game anyways. And similarly to what we've already seen, this feels like another run out the clock situation. No more goals need to be scored, if we're being entirely transparent, but okay, I'm certain they'll be appreciated. Let's make it 5 to go. That is a crazy sidewall read from Comm to set that thing up with so much height, and Taroco just tucks it on in. $5-0, goodness gracious. A dissection, if you will, of Phantom Gaming. Unfortunate second round draw for them, but frankly, that's just how these things go. Reset from a pop drift will be met with Juice. That shot towards net. Comm guiding the ball to safety. Limited boost. Musty over the top of one. Taroco's going to have an opportunity now. Downfield, Comm was looking to either pass back or redirect towards net. Back in field goes Taroco. Limited boost for Juice, and Comm will have to retreat. Excuse me. Cam does not have a shot. Cam and Comm. Cam's going to actually win that physical battle. He'll carry downfield as well. Reset. Juice. Extra touch. Down towards the corner. Does not have a read. Comm shot. Not going to end up coming through as Cam doesn't make contact either. Attempted pinch. Redirected on through. And it will not be a whitewash. Phantom Gaming get themselves on the board. Juice with a beautiful redirect. Extra pace. All of the chat having fun. We're just having a good time. Can appreciate a pop drift, at least asking. The worst that can be said is no when asking for overtime against his team, but I can understand it. Juice going to send the ball towards the backboard. Cam shuts it down. Pre-flip from Comm will at least get him credit for the shot. Cam, sidewall double. Found. Now pop drift on the turn. Elmo comes through. Cam shot, bottom right corner. 9 seconds left to score 3 goals. Certainly possible. See, and there's your tasteful trash talk. Cam says what a save. And his own teammate says report him. Now Juice on the pop-up. Going to be dropped down, and that is the game and the series. Combo slices continue just rolling. This is simple stuff right now, but the next series we have will be best of 5, which is good to note. That's another game in the books, or another series in the books. We do not have our opponents just yet. It'll be either closed captions or Christ's Redemption. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams really quick. Closed captions. Psych notified JDM guard their seed 139. And then Christ Redemption seed 118. A very close matchup between these two seeds. Winner will end up facing us. But we have yet to see who exactly that winner will end up being. So, for the time being, because again, to make sure that no one gets pre-roll ads and no one gets ads during the matchup, I'm going to go ahead and run ads and take a quick break, make sure I get water. Got to keep myself hydrated as these games are going on. Mateo, I appreciate the dedication. You're out of your mind for being up that late, but to be fair, it is a weekend, so I'm totally cool with it. Regardless, I'll be right back. Gonna hydrate, make sure I'm all good to go, and hopefully in the next couple minutes we will have our series ready to rock and roll. We will be right back. Well, looks like we're going to be back sooner than I expected. We have closed captions up against Apple Slices. Sorry about that break being cut off quickly. JDM Psych, and I'm not sure who N is supposed to be, but we'll just go ahead and refer to them as N, are going up against us now. They beat Christ Redemption. And now our toughest test of the day, and likely our last test of the day, is going to be closed captions. Comm up. Simple challenge from JDM. Juice high off the ceiling. Shot on target. It's a strong one from Taroco, and we'll go ahead and shut that down. Comm now. Extra pop from the corner. Cannot bump N off the ball. Juice ends up faking JDM, but JDM is able to get a follow-up bump onto Taroco, making sure there's no power clear from him. Infield pass now. Juice to Taroco, and Juice will just insert himself into the play in extra time by stealing the goal. 128 kph as well. Taroco had the shot, but Juice wanted to make his stats look a little bit better than they did previously. Back downfield, cleared up high. Closed captions actually beat Christ Redemption 2-0, as it turns out. So this is a very solid team. We expect a bit of pressure coming back from them, a bit of a fight back, but obviously we're going to do our job and make sure this is as easy of a series as we expect. Another demo, this time from Taroco onto Psych. JDM being rushed by Juice. And clear up high, Taroco. No read. We'll turn back forward now. We're going to possibly set up Comm in the midfield. We'll wait patiently for that clear as well. And fully downfield. Centered out. JDM. Towards the back left corner. It'll be Comm on the carry. Looking to play the reset. Has Juice. Infield pass. Pre-jumped by Juice! Gorgeous passing play. Comm to Juice. The early reset setup holds his pop forever, and Juice is already in there by the time contact is made from Comm. What a play. That was beautiful. Comm and Juice linking up. Juice again showing off why he was selected to be a part of this team, and Comm Showing off that, hey, you got to remember, this guy is still more than in the scene. He can compete with the best of them. Taroco on the floater. JDM carry back downfield. Comm on a light turn. And up against Comm. Extra touch from the sidewall. Comm beats another. Taroco up high off the backboard. Demo onto Comm. And Taroco gets revenge. Juice now setting up from the backboard. Double tap. Does have it up high, but it's a passing play. Instead, trying to bump defenders out of the way. Will not find success in that attempt. JDM reset. Cannot get over the top of Comm. Juice still having to deal with the likes of N. Psych being forced to kick the ball out by Comm. Taroco downfield. Juice redirect on target and through. The hat trick for the youngster. It is so simple for Juice. Beautifully done. (3-0) now. Players running over each other on the side of closed captions. Comm clearing on down towards the sidewall. JDM, no boost in the tank. Comm pressuring, looking for bumps. Finds a bump onto one. Juice, no shot. Will turn. Leaves it for Taroco. Looking to go solo as well. Carry towards net. 50 up against JDM. Can't bully his way through. Comm bumping Taroco and an opponent out of the way. Juice with the double. Looking for the carry. Can't quite get the flick towards net. Comm back down to the blue half again. As dominant as a showing as you could possibly ask for here in game 1 of a potential 5-game series. The demo from Taroco onto one. Juice, infield, doozy dish. Nope, denied by Psych. Now Comm playing patient, trying to bait out the challenge. Does do so successfully on the carry. Has multiple players waiting in the wings. It's Taroco. He's going to pinch it with on target. Comm credited with the goal. Taroco the assist. Another team pinch successful. That is a beauty. JDM and N are perfectly split down the middle. 4-0 for Apple Slices. High off the ceiling, Taroco, another shot, this time denied by JDM. It has been all pressure all game from Apple Slices. We've barely even seen the orange half of the field. Comm still crashing in. Psych challenging right away. Send downfield. Taroco into the corner. Juice playing up high. Kind of nice seeing the orange half of the field at least once in a while, but Comm's going to make sure we're back down in the blue on the reset. Towards the backboard. Double denied. Taroco. Pop up. Juice. Sidewall. Shot is through. His fourth. This is not fair. Nothing about this is fair. JDM left. Psych says we FF, and they left. Now, I don't know if this means that they are going to give up the entirety of the rest of the series or not. I'm actually a little bit confused because it's not even giving me the option to be on autocam. I guess they gave Ed a goal. He's very grateful, but I'm not, this might mean that they're forfeiting the series. It looks like they're going to straight up FF. They left the VC. This is interesting. Well, guys, I think this is going to be the fastest best of 5 ever. I'm not going to try and translate that. You guys can read that. Yeah, it is best of 5 last round, and they said they forfeit. Okay. That's it. Okay. We're not going to play 5 games. That's it. That is the honest final round ever. 5 games. 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 What? I really don't know what to make of this. It's done. That's it. That is super anticlimactic. What? Okay. That's hilarious. I don't even know what to do, say, or think about that whole thing, but we're gonna get into a conversation with Juice. We're gonna join Juice. And we're gonna do a quick day one or post-day interview. How's that all sound? Well,
Yo.
That might be the
on?
most anticlimactic end to a day one I've ever seen.
Yeah. They just called it wraps.
I've never actually seen anybody forfeit a best of 5 series after a game.
Yeah, I don't know. We take it though. We take it.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the simplest day one ever. You guys didn't even have to go 7-0. You went 5-0 because of that first game. Just first thoughts. I know how relaxed you guys were based on Beastbound being in my chat and basically saying, yeah, they were talking about Lord of the Rings the entire time. How did day one feel for you?
It was good. It was pretty easy, you know. You're just smooth sailing.
Fair enough. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I certainly loved what I saw. It looked like you were just having such a fun time, staying loose. I guess, how do you keep this feeling of confidence and, you know, just really having a lot of fun? How do you carry that into tomorrow?
I guess our play style is good. I mean, we're all pretty just like, I feel like relaxed, and it's just like I feel like it's a great environment. It's a great environment to be in.
Yeah, it certainly is. You've received a lot of high praise coming into this. I've seen it in the scrims. I think you were a fantastic pickup.
Thanks.
You know, for teams that I guess have played you in the, have either played you in the past, have had you as a teammate in the past, is there anyone in particular when it comes to tomorrow, Sunday, and then likely next Friday, anyone in particular you want to face that you really want to take down?
I'd probably say Devo's team, Devo Expert and Dot.
Yeah.
I really want to beat. Because they're like our day 3 like our seeding match basically. I want to beat them.
Yeah, because that should be tomorrow's late match, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I assumed you were communicating with that. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys played great. Thank you for doing the co-stream as well. That should hopefully get more viewers to your channel.
Yeah, I need it.
Everyone, go ahead and please follow Juice. I threw it in the chat. It's a shared stream, so you should have really easy access to it, but give him a follow, support the playa. Anything else you want to say? Final shout-outs, thanks, whatever you want to do, or whatever you want to say to close out.
Hey, shout out to you, bro, for streaming this.
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate it.
It's a passion thing, you know. I enjoy this too much.
Yeah, that's sick.
Thank you very much, my friend. You're good to go. Enjoy the rest of your night, and
all right,
see you tomorrow, brother.
Hey, appreciate it. Peace out, chat. Peace out, master.
Deuces, brother. That was Juice, our young signee, if you will, the young dog, fighting hard. I am going to really quick before things shut off.
It was pretty easy, you know.
I need to edit this. Is there enough time for me to go back and see the game? No. Okay.
Smooth sailing.
Alright, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to go back and get that clip very fast to get confirmation that the other team forfeited. But I'm going to bounce on out of here. That's the stream. That's it. Who can we raid? Is Nutty streaming? Hey, glad I can get the interview. I love the interview. Juice is a good guy. He's like, oh, I can't even He's like, I don't know what to, you know, I can't do a good interview. Get out of here. Jer Bear's about done. I would love to raid Jer Bear at a different time, though. He is. He's very much like Beast Mode. We love this dude. Let me go ahead and see if Nutty is still live. Yeah, he is. Alright, guys. Let's raid Nutty. Let's bring the viewers. You guys have yourselves a great night. And, we'll see you tomorrow. Join here tomorrow. Follow the Twitter, follow Instagram, follow here to turn on notifications, do all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a fantastic Friday night. Peace out, everybody.